Welcome back to Washington, D.C. for Game 6. The Cavs want to wrap it up and get ready for the Pistons. Our starting lineups delivered by AT&T. First for the visitors and the Cavaliers, of course, LeBron James the key, but how about the play of Larry Hughes, his best game of the series happening in Game 5. They'll need another good performance tonight. Meanwhile, for the Washington Wizards, of course, Gilbert Arenas has been strong, but Caron Butler also coming off his best game of the series in Game 5. Yeah, let's welcome in Lisa Salters.
Well, Mike, I asked LeBron James what kind of game he was expecting tonight, with this being the first closeout game of his career. And he said, "Are you kidding? Games 1 through 5 were all new to me. Game 6 is going to be just as new." He said, "I'm not going to do anything differently. This is just another game that we have to win." As for the Wizards, Antoine Jameson said, "Look, there's going to be just as much pressure on them. They don't want to go back to Cleveland for a Game 7 with us." He said, "You know what? We were hurting after Wednesday's overtime loss. We're back at home now, and we feel confident."
All right, Lisa, and of course, we talked about LeBron James and Gilbert Arenas. They've been great, but they've also had strong supporting casts who've come up big at certain times in this series, and they'll need that tonight from their supporting cast.
Right. You need to play to your potential. You must take care of your defensive boards. Washington, you must force the turnovers and get out in the open floor and get on the offensive rebounding. That has been somewhat an up-and-down deal throughout the playoff here.
James quickly goes to the basket and scores within 6 seconds of the opener. He has been just absolutely amazing, coming off that terrific game where he had 45, a franchise record in Game 5, including the game winner. Arenas has found the stroke the last couple of games.
Well, the first 2 moves here, this is what you like to see. Fourth.
There's Arenas, guarded by his good friend and former teammate Larry Hughes. Oh, quick move, can't finish. Good and lost it. Arenas right there on the foul. They're a team that at times can settle for the outside jumper, but they've got guys who can beat you off the dribble. Speaking of that, James, strong move in the lefty finish. Snow misses.
Look up.
Wizards like to run during the regular season, 3rd highest scoring team in the league. Arenas from way downtown. And their towels here. Shot clock down to 5. James settles for the jumper and knocks it down. And Jared Jeffries at 6'10", an underrated defender in this league. Nice pass inside to Ilgauskas. And they really need to find him on a regular basis.
Jumper is going in. So what you have to do now is slow him down and get him in the half-court set.
Arenas inside to Haywood. Haywood trying to be active early.
Nice.
And Haywood, his second field goal. Oh, he's had some big fourth quarters, Yubi.
Yeah, you're going to see right now that they're shooting well, but at the other end of the floor, Arenas has made some spectacular moves out on the out. But in the losses, LeBron is right up there at 8 turnovers. Now, this is going to be a critical tonight.
Oh, Jamison steps back.
He did it during the season and at playoff time.
James spinning quickness.
Wow.
And puts it in.
A very poor percentage shot, and he was open from the foul line over to the right side of the lane.
James, hard drive. Again, the strong finish. He was way above the rim.
Strong. I mean, you just have to keep underlining it.
He's back healthy. He's getting stronger. Excellent player off the bench. James and Butler. Butler banging him well, but you just can't stop that.
No, you can't stop that, Mike. He's had some muscle baskets tonight. He's had...
Arenas passes up on the 3, goes hard to the basket, and a blocking foul as he was in the restricted area. They'll count it.
Now keep an eye on this guy. Now watch how Butler bellies up. He's bellying him up with upper body strength. Now just watch the smoothness. See the step out and the ability to create space. He shoots over the top of you. Now this is a burglar. This guy right now is feeling it. How about that for flying in space right into your chest? And I'm going to finish right over your head.
Leading by 4. Time for our Gatorade Cooler Talk, which is about the 2 top scorers in the NBA playoffs, Yubi.
Well, they're both making it happen, Mike. They're exciting because they're 3-point scorers. They're scoring on the foul line, and then also they are giving you the assists and rebound. Now, this is just a guy taking it strong to the hole. He already has 12 points in this game, and they're having difficulty with him once he gets the foul line down. Now, Gilbert Arenas, how about this for flying and scoring right in your face? Gilbert is 5 for 9 from the floor with 11 points. Now, when we give you the stats. Now, just keep an eye on it. They're a wash as far as total field goals, almost exactly the same. LeBron forced some threes early, and we say it now, when you look at both of these players, LeBron James is shooting at 49%, Gilbert Arenas 45% throughout this series. And in three-point shooting, they're both shooting it at 42%. Shot, Mike, and as he made his spin, the man left the free person who laid it up and in. Nice dish.
LeBron James just made Caron Butler.
Well, James is playing big tonight, and by that we mean he's taking advantage of all of his physical skills. They are running hard right now, and Washington cannot go to sleep here now. They've got to get back.
Arenas counted and a foul. The foul call was very late. Arenas was bumped by Hughes, went down, then threw up the shot, and then they called the foul.
Now you're going to see it right here. There's the bump. All right, they waited. All right, they waited for the continuation. Kenny Maurer was quick runs, and your defense.
James against Butler. Here comes a double team. James turns the other way. 16 now for LeBron James. Have a timeout. LeBron James.
Now this is just, see, here comes a double team from the left side. Just turn quickly and make that shot.
Arenas hard inside. Count it. And a foul.
The strength, the ability to take the hit and then extend himself into a bad angled shot, and he knocked that in right off. Everything comes down to the point guard.
Off the mark. Here come the Cavs looking to push. They've got the numbers. Snow to James, and the finish. 18 for LeBron James, and the Cavs back up by 1.
John Saunders, Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Scottie Pippen right here. A one-point game at halftime. LeBron, a big reason why with 18, but not the only reason.
Well, he's not. I like the fact that he came out early. He tried to get that three to fall. It wasn't. And then they got back to the business that really, I think, affects the Washington Wizards, attacking the rim. 32 points in the paint for the Cleveland Cavaliers, only 20 for Washington. That's the formula to beat this team on the road. They withstood the early rush by Washington, Timmy, and they've gotten back in the game.
And Gilbert Arenas did his part as usual. I like the fact he's playing under control. He's not launching threes. When you look at the first half, only 3 3-point attempts. This team is better when Gilbert Arenas is in attack mode, trying to get to the rim. He's got to continue to do that. I think the team that wins this game is a team more committed to trying to get to the paint in the second half and not settle for jump shots.
Scotty, obviously, the team that's going to win this game is a team that's not going to have to depend on their superstar Arenas or LeBron.
Well, I think it's going to come down to who plays the smartest. When you look at the Washington Wizards, what they did in the first half, I don't think they played smart basketball. When you're at home, you have to protect the ball. You have to have good shot selection. But for the Cavs, I like the way they're playing. I think the game is definitely playing in their hands. They're continuing to attack the rim. I see good things from the second half.
Well,
Mike?
You know, the Cavs have already shown they can win here in the playoffs, taking game 3. Arenas, a whirling shot.
Shake him out in the open floor. They've got to get out in the open floor and see what happens. Bench points, Cleveland with 24, 9 for Washington.
Arenas and the foul. Again, fearless going to the basket and goes right at the 7-3 Ilgauskas.
Now, we know that Gilbert gets to the line. He's leading the league at playoff time in foul shot attempts, 12+ a game. Mike, we have seen 3 terrible air balls tonight. Okay?
Arenas backs a 3. Now, is there such thing as a good air ball?
Yeah, no. To year. Now, this is deep. This is not just a 22-foot shot. We're talking about a 24 to a 26-foot shot.
Plenty of contact. Crowd wanted a foul. James, nice left hand.
And that's what happens in this league. You miss a layup opportunity at one end. It's
Jameson lost it. James inside again. Puts it.
Yes. In the open floor, we know that this guy leads the league in finishing fast break points. And just look at this. How's that for body control as you are getting bumped and you're not even getting the call. You're getting bumped while you're in the air. But he has that incredible ability to turn his body, and it just looks like a soft layup.
He had a triple-double, and he read in the newspaper the next day about this great consistency. You see the improvement throughout his career and the maturity in his game. He had some immature problems both on and off the court early in his career.
Well, in the one area, the offensive rebounding, Washington has been able to come back and come back big.
How about that for a one-hand
say that looked like a little drive race with their quickness. They miss a shot. They're getting to the loose balls.
Arenas from way downtown. He's got in the 30s again, 31.
That was so smooth, all right? Now, he was a good step and a half beyond the three-point line.
His range is one of the best in the league. James comes right back with a three. And LeBron James's first points of the fourth quarter. Arenas staring right at James.
Yeah, James wants to clear out.
Makes the drive. Arenas stays with him nicely. Oh! Knifes between two defenders again.
Just watch now as he goes down. As he goes to his left, you're going to see the split. Now watch the defense come, and there he just splits it so quickly.
1:25 remaining in the fourth. Wizards with the ball and clinging to a two-point lead.
You're on the first foul shot. You make it. Okay, now you still have to miss it and get the ball back.
Looking to inbound. Arenas puts up the three. Bang! Gilbert Arenas ties the game. And a timeout call. Thought about this long three-pointer from Arenas.
Now, see, you got to close him out. If that's how you're going to play, you got to close him out, Mike.
And Arenas gets a terrific look. Now there's 1.8 remaining.
Now this is just spectacular. Okay, you can see that they were definitely saying we're not going to foul.
They throw it in to Marshall, knocked away Jamison at the buzzer. And throws it over the backboard. That would have counted and won the game. Instead, for the second straight game, we go to overtime. 5 minutes.
Arenas is 4 for 7 in threes. He's been attempting 7 a game throughout this series and shooting at 42%.
James, hard drive inside. James, the crossover. Once again, the drive. And the foul. Unstoppable going to the basket.
Mike, defender down in the post. So he just takes his man strong on a crossover and beats you to the rim.
Will be on ESPN2. 22 lead changes, 13 ties.
Yeah, Jamison is smarting here. I think he has something wrong with his leg.
Arenas backs it in.
I'm not going to let you do that. I'm going to be all over you.
And they advance the ball with the timeout. And Hughes fouls Arenas.
That's good.
So Arenas will go to the line. Arenas.
Now, there's plenty of time, Mike, 15 seconds. Now, remember, Cleveland has 1 full timeout left. A lot of pressure on Arenas now to make the foul shots.
And Arenas getting ready to diagram a play. He'll call timeout after this free throw. Arenas misses both, and Ilgauskas calls timeout. 14.1 remaining. And the Wizards clinging to a 1-point lead. James looking. They get it into Marshall. And right back in the hands of LeBron James.
Here's your trap.
They get it out of his hands. Hughes. Damon Jones puts it in with 4.8 remaining. Wizards have to push. Arenas driving inside. Butler at the buzzer. No good. And the Cleveland Cavaliers advance to the second round. Damon Jones, who hadn't played a second all game, inserted and knocks down the winning shot. An incredible finish. And for the first time since 1993, the Cavaliers go to the second round. As certainly as he had hoped, gets inserted into the game for the first time all night long and knocks down the game-winning shot. And the Cavaliers hold their breath as Butler, with a potential game winner, can't connect. And the season ends for the Wizards as the Cavs go to the second round and we go to Lisa Salters.
Thanks, Mike. I'm with the guy who hit the game-winning shot. Damon, how did you hit that shot? You didn't play a second the entire game.
It's all about opportunities. I told these guys it was going to be a long game. The Wizards were going to give us everything they had. We stayed with it the whole game through overtime. Larry made a good play. I was wide open.
Describe how you got to him.
Well, they double-teamed LeBron like they was doing the whole second half. He made a great basketball play getting the ball to Larry. Larry found me in the corner, and thank God it went in.
LeBron, how does it feel to have your first playoff series win? What's it like for you?
Man, it's
unexplainable. I'm lost for words right now, Lisa. I don't know how we did it, you know, to come in this environment and win a ball game for a young team like ourselves, for a non-playoff experienced team. It shows how far we've grown from the regular season.
You were down 7 with 2 minutes to go. How were you even able to get this game in overtime?
It's a never die attitude with us. You know, they made plays. Gilbert made a heck of a shot at the end of regulation. You know, but, you know, extra innings, which we've been involved in a lot this year, and we found a way to win.
I know you must be thinking a lot right now, but you said words can't describe it. If you got one word to describe just how you're feeling right now with this first playoff series win, what would it be?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
All right, good luck in the second round.